We are talking constraints here, so we are looking at finding things that in our denominator are not going to set our answer equal to 0 for that denominator. Now, I do have two fractions here, so when I'm looking at those, I'm going to start off with the fraction, and so I'm going to look at that and say, okay, well, x cannot equal 0, or something can't, this whole thing cannot equal 0, whatever it may be. So whatever I get for x, when I plug it in, it can't equal that. So I'm going to subtract 4, and then that's going to give me x equals, or not equals, negative 4. So we cannot have a negative 4 in there for x. So that is the only constraint that I have in this problem, because those are the only two fractions, and they're both the same denominators. Now, in order for me to get rid of the denominators, I have to clear them. So for me to clear a denominator, I need to multiply it by whatever the this case, I have two of them that are the same. So we're going to multiply everything that we have by an x plus 4 to get rid of these two fractions here. Now, when I do that, this has to be multiplied over here as well by that. Minus 7 needs to be multiplied by x plus 4 as well. And then the two fractions need to be multiplied by x plus 4. So all three parts here do need to be multiplied by the x plus 4. And then when I go ahead, I can cancel the x plus 4 down here and the x plus 4 up here, because those are going to cancel out, leaving me with just 1. So that means it's just gone, and then we have 1 times 3 there. It's not going to cancel anything out on this part. I'm going to rewrite that in just a second. But over here, it's also going to do the same thing. So x plus 4 in the numerator over x plus 4 in the denominator are going to cancel each other out, leaving me with 1, which is not going to impact my answer for this. So whatever's left up top, we have here. So we have a 3. Then we have minus 7. We have this we have to clear out. We got to get rid of that. So we're going to have to distribute that there. That's the only one that's not going to clear out 100%. And then over here we have a negative 4. Now when I go ahead and solve this, I need you to do the distributive property. So I have 3. Negative 7 times an x is negative 7x. Negative 7 times 4 is negative 28. And it's equal to negative 4. Now I'm going to combine like terms. These two right here, 3 minus 28. And when I do that, I get negative 25. I have minus 7x. I have a minus 4. So I have that. I'm going to move that 25, adding it to both sides to get x alone. Now these are going to cancel. Now when I bring this down, be very careful. That is a negative 7x. And then over on this side, now I have a positive 21. Last step, divide both sides by negative 7. And we get my answer, x is equal to a negative 3. Now, since our constraint was a negative 4, we're all set with this, and that is all we have to do. If you want more questions like this, you can find them on my YouTube channel. You want algebra, check them out under the constraint section.